This is market ready. This is part two of how I made $4,000 or 4R on my Bitcoin trade. So as I said, you had three time frame analysis: daily, hourly, and 5 minutes entry. So if you can consult the previous video, we check the daily chart. We are bullish. The hourly chart, we are bullish. So we're waiting an entry on the lower time frame. So I never execute directly from 5 or 15 minutes chart because I have the risk of taking counter trend entry. So every signal could be uh, positive, but taking counter trend trade will result in momentary success, but will end up very, very fast. So I trade always with the trend. So yeah, I want to fix the levels because this is not previous day high low. So yeah, this is previous day high low, and we have our breaker here. This is hourly order block. So we have a breaker here, and the moment we trade above this breaker, I knew we're going to take the previous day high, so we're looking for the entry. And what happened after? So not only had the breaker, but we had an entry model. So our entry model is simple. Is after our analysis on the daily and hourly chart, the entry is taken previous time cycle. It can daily, high low, Asian session, high low, and Asian plus London, high low. I will explain, which is high and low of the day at New York Open. I will explain. So previous daily high and low previous day. Previous day high and low is simple. Adjustation high and low is simple. Asia plus London high and low, which is high and low of the day. If in London we took Asia high, at New York Open, the high of the day is London high, but the low day is Asia low. In the other case, if we during London we took, sorry for this, if during London instead of taking the high of Asia we took the low of Asia, at New York the low of the day will be London low and the high of the day will be Asia high. So whether London will take a high of Asia, the Asia untaken side will be the low day. If we take Asia low, London low will be low day and Asia high will be high day. So in this case, so we take previous time cycle and our entry model. I repeat, the entry model comes as an execution or time alignment of the analysis made on the daily and hourly chart. It's not a model itself. So we have, so I repeat again, our entry model is made as an entry set up on lower time frame after having made the analysis on the daily and the hourly time frame. So we have previous time cycle. We are looking for purge and reverse. This is ugly. Yeah, we're taking purge and reverse. If we have the daily and hourly chart bearish, So we are waiting for reverse or E break and retest. If the daily bias and the hourly chart is bullish, we are expecting a purge and reverse of the low of previous time cycle or a break and retest of the high of previous time cycle. In this case, our daily and hourly was bullish. So we're expecting a purge and reverse of the low of Asia or a break and retest of previous time cycle. In this case, you can see that price came back here on this breaker, but it was also the high of Asia. So we have our continuation entry model for a long entry. So we have double confirmation, not only price rejecting on a breaker, but also break and retest on previous time cycle, which is Asia. So I was confident for my entry. So this is my entry model. Now for my entry signal, I have many entry signal, but most of the time I'm looking for break of structure, change of character, market structure shift, plus EFVG on the M5 and M15. Here we are in the M5. So I was expecting just the price to invert this EVG and break this structure. We'll make something softer. Yeah. So I was expecting the price to invert this EVG and do this. And let's observe what happened afterwards. So we had our inversion and the break and retest. And some would wait for a retracement, but I had so many missed opportunity with waiting for retracement with price don't retrace, just continue. So in my case, I entered here. I entered. Some would say that it is big stop, but I am not scalper. I'm an intraday price action trader. So I don't mind having such stop loss, consistent stop loss. And I am profitable with taking 1 to 2. So having such a big stop loss isn't an issue for me because I'm intraday. Sometimes I let the trade run for the night as I did with this one. Second, I don't like to shock my trade and strangle them. So I let the trade run and now you can see what happened afterwards. So price came back again. Let's make it bigger a little bit. Sorry. Make it bigger for you to see what happened afterwards. So price went in my direction. So this is the night, the morning after I left. I took this entry at late New York session. You see that price come back on me, but I didn't close. The good thing when you have top-down analysis and you made your analysis on 3 time frame, then you wait for solid confirmation. I was pretty sure that this also why I made my stop loss below the swing low because I thought I was protected by this breaker. So if we had a bullish burst and buying pressure to break this strong hourly order block, I was quite confident that that buyers will protect this position, and this was also my invalidation point. I thought I waited a little bit here. That was my invalidation point because if we broke the breaker, it means that sellers overcome and they are in control. So this is another reason why if you made your analysis, never close the trade before it hits stop loss. You can see how price went down, then started riding again. The thing is, when price broke this bearish order block on 5 minutes, I was pretty confident that we are going to take this previous day high from Friday. As you can see, what happened afterwards. Yeah, price just went up. I'm sorry, I don't need this anymore. Yeah, this is how far price went. I will put the short of 15 minutes for you to see the full trade. So this is what happened. And I think price went a little bit further up. Yeah, so this is what happened. It was 4 hour trade. And as you can see, my even though the price almost hit stop loss, but me being so sure of my analysis made me not close the trade prematurely and take this wonderful trade. So the time it took me, but it was the weekend, so I was not stuck to the screen or glued to the screen. So it was 18 hours. So I just want to sleep and I went outside during the weekend and I made my 4 hour. So this is it. Top down analysis, daily, hourly, 5-15 minutes for the entry. Previous week high and low, previous week high and low, FVGs, order block, candlestick pattern for the daily chart, previous day high and low, order block, EMA, market structure trend for the hourly chart, our entry model, continuation, break and retest or purge and reverse, EFVG market structure shift for our entry, and patience and confidence. So this for my trade management, since the bias is bullish and we may expect continuation, I had many regrets previously for closing a winning trade.